Tonight at Madison Square Garden, the New York Knicks and the New Jersey Nets meet for the second time this season.
Cummings. And the captain of the Knicks, number 30, Bernard King. Ernie Grunfeld and Jess Kersey. Play ball.
All right, Butch Beer, the starting lineups for tonight's game.
And as we talked about, you will see Bernard King going against Turner, Cummings against in the midst Buck Williams turnaround jumper.
Bernard King is free, but he got it to Cummings instead. Pat finally got the handle and scored. Bernard was wide open, but unselfishly shot it right down to Cummings, who...
That's what happened to Richardson.
The game is still tied. We played a little over 3 minutes, and Bernard King unties it. He's fouled. Dudes take jump shots from the outside.
Well, all on Jeff Turner, right, so he's having a real tough night.
That's one way to get out of guarding Bernard King, get 3 quick fouls. They let him go right around him that time. And the Knicks still lead by 1. And Sparrow with the basketball. Inside, Bernard King threw it up anyway. Turner's got 4 fouls.
Well, coordinator, so he's going to have to come up with another cool offensive player in the game today. But
Otis Birdsong. Oh, here it comes. Walker against Michael Ray, but he gave it to Bernard King, gave it to Bailey. Slipped out of
Kansas City.
You got that kind of touch, boy. There's not too many bad shots. That's not bad touch there by Bernard King.
Otis Birdsong, one of the best in the game, going without it.
Bailey got it to Bernard King. See you later. 15-12. The Knicks on top. Bernard King's got 11 of the Knicks' 15 points.
And it looks like
Birdsong, nice hesitation move. And the rebound, Bernard King, he wants to run. And it's a one-man fast break. Great pass. Last game here at the Garden. Ball back to Walker, and the Knicks get the ball. So 2 Bannister misses. First one long, the second short. And Bernard King, McKenna got hit in the mind
to pick up the charging foul. As you see King getting around Williams. McKenna right there. If he had just stood there instead of...
Birdsong a miss. I don't know why Michael Ray said that. That was off the Knicks. Bernard King and a...
Yes, John Kelly is saying, who can I put in next? Having all his hands, so he was trying to save it for
Ray Richardson.
And if Richardson plays, if King plays Richardson on the offensive end, that means that King is going to have to work a lot defensively. And he gets away with it. The last 2 that Jaminski was partly the fault as well.
No, and Rick Berry was probably calling for the ball. Even
he wanted to shoot it.
He wanted to shoot it even though he sitting behind the TV camera. 30-24, the Knickerbockers. Bernard King now with 19 points in the period. 30-24, the Knicks by 6. Butch called this one on the line. He said, I don't think right now, the way New Jersey is hurting, that they have anybody to guard Bernard King. Bernard King got it to Sparrow. Got it to Bernard King.
Make sure that he keeps his best offensive player in 76 consecutive games. So it's still...
All right, the Knicks lead is 6 now with the ball. 5:50 to play in the half. Bernard King got it over Michael Ray Richardson. Bernard King has 25 points with 5:11 to play in the period. It's going to be more. 27 for...
One-man offensive show by the New York Knicks. Bernard King against the New Jersey Nets.
Unbelievable. I'm going to get it from him, you know.
Hey, he's an old former teammate. I made him what he is today.
And that's what he wants to talk to you about. All right, Bernard King got away from Michael Ray and hit this shot. Layups, Butch. And the Knicks hold the ball now with a 10-point lead. Fans want Bernard to go. He does. He hit it. Bernard King. Yeah, he thought I was kidding you, right? He's got 35. He's got a chance to score 40 before halftime. 35 points with 1:54 to go in the first half.
Well, here you're going to see Bernard King has the ball. Now the crowd, they realize King is on the roll. They're saying shoot, shoot, shoot. Now they clear out the side, and here you see the foul right there by Ramsey and the shot. I tell you, the fans, they...
And the Knicks steal the ball. Get it to Bernard. Goes baseline. He's fouled. We have no numbers for points and a half in this. It's by 14. 1:02 to play in the period. And they got Buck Williams for fouling Bernard King. And now a technical foul has been called. So Bernard's going to go.
I'm going to make a big prediction. I'm going to predict he's going for his 40th point.
Bernard with it. 11 on the shot clock. 40 points. 40 for Bernard King in the first half. 64-48, the Knicks by 6.
Ramsey just scored, and the reason why he scored is because Otis Birdsong is hurt. I know you were talking to him as you were walking across the floor. What did he say about his knee?
It's the left knee, and it's injured behind the knee. Bernard King again. Bernard King's hit 2 in a row. He really cooled off at halftime.
It seems like
56 the Knicks.
It seems like I've been hit.
All right, the Nets on the attack. Buck Williams still lost the ball. Bernard King, nice pass. Great pass, Bernard King to Cummings. And King gave it off to Sparrow, nothing inside. Bernard fakes, now shoots over Jaminski and hits it.
Healthy again, and right now Bernard King's eyes are really beginning to lighten up. Hello. Goodbye.
Bernard King, I mean, you talk about getting position.
With Turner behind him, and you saw the results, 2 points, chance for a three-point play, and he let King try to shoot over somebody instead of just turning around and shooting down most of the night.
Jaminski's had a good night, 21 points and 8 rebounds.
Forget it.
Bernard King shooting over George Johnson.
Too quick.
He's got 51 points. He's one shy
of his career high.
Which was 52.
Taking that shot, falling away in the
Bernard King's been patient here, Butch. He showed the last time when he made the pass to Cummings. Now he decides to go, and he gets fun.
Move laterally to guard him. That time he did.
It's by 4.
And Allback really didn't like that call as Michael Ray Richardson hit the shot as the 3 seconds was called. Guard Bernard King, so King will be going for his 54th and 5th.
Bernard finally scores over George Johnson, and the Knicks by 4, 56 for Bernard King.
And New Jersey has gotten back into the game, especially the second half.
Absolutely. Bernard King goes to Cummings. Bullseye. The Nets weren't having any of that. Now it's Bernard King. He's been a Knick player. On this foul shot, he's tied the record. You saw it here. 58 for Bernard King. He had the ball slip out of his hands, I believe.
To get over the hurdle, and now
Bernard King looking for his 60th point. 60 for Bernard King. The Knicks by 3. Knicks now by 6, but it's academic. In 1 second, New Jersey comes from behind. Because it was a tight game going into the 4th period, and New Jersey wins it. Bernard King becomes the all-time single-game scorer in Knicks history with 60. But it wasn't enough. He had 60 points, but New Jersey had twice as many, 120, and they beat the Knicks 120-114. And big night for Michael Ray Richardson, 36 points for Sugar tonight. Ramsey at 24, that's his seasonal high.